Hey YouTube, it's Robo, and I am back in 3 weeks out of surgery. So, as you know from my other video, I was having gastric bypass surgery on October 17th, which was 3 weeks from yesterday, and I am feeling pretty good right now. I went into surgery that morning. It was around, I think, 11:15 was when I went in, and I was out by 4 or so. The anesthetics kind of messed me up, so I actually wasn't up and moving around until about 9 o'clock that evening. It didn't even feel like I had surgery. I had no pain other than gas because, well, they fill you with a ton of gas and they don't really have much to give for that, so you have to get up and walk around. So I was walking around that night right away once I woke up and the anesthetics kind of wore off. Walking around the hotel or the hospital. It was almost like felt like I was in a hotel. Around the hospital, going just around the floor and walking, and then they get you up every 4 hours to walk and make sure you're doing that. So that was kind of nice. Um, I had to go on an all liquid diet, clear liquid diet for a week. So once I got to go home the next day, I was literally drinking tiny little medicine cups full of water every 15 minutes. And that really sucked. And you have to set your timer so you know when you're supposed to drink next because sometimes you just don't want to drink. Your stomach's not too happy with it. So, yeah, so that kind of was the fun part of that first week. My second week, I was able to go to a soft liquid diet, and that was better. I was able to have yogurt and oatmeal, but only 2 tablespoons full. And even at that, sometimes my pouch just wasn't having it. Oh, and by the way, my stomach really is only about this big, maybe a little bit bigger. It's about 2 to 4 ounces roughly. So I would just say it's about 3 ounces. I get pretty full fast now, but that's because now I'm actually eating regular food. So that's where I was last week. I was able to go on a soft and moist diet, which consisted of like chili from Wendy's. I can have Hormel chili. I can have canned tuna, canned salmon, chicken, anything with like a sauce on it that's low sugar, low carb, things like that I'm able to have right now. As of last week, when I started the diet, my pouch was literally I called it Satan's pouch because it did not want to eat anything. It didn't want anything inside of it. It hurt. I was nauseous. I didn't throw up, so that was good. It was really hard to get my water in, so I was a little dehydrated and had to actually go back in the hospital just for the day to get some IV fluids to try to help me move some stuff around so that I would be able to even go to the bathroom. So that was kind of crappy, but I'm back from all of that and good. So yeah, that was kind of my 3 weeks in a nutshell. Had some awesome people come stay with me at the hospital. My friend Lisa stayed with me overnight, and her and I walked around the hospital, so that was really nice. And of course, my wife and my son were there most of the day for my surgery, and then my wife came and spent the day with me the next day, and have just been wonderful support for me throughout this whole thing, including my son who has been doing so good about just reminding me to eat slowly, and he times me also, and he's actually starting to eat slower himself, so that's pretty good. But yeah, my parents have been wonderful. We kind of have to push Thanksgiving a little bit up for us so I can be able to enjoy turkey and some things with them when the time comes. So that's been kind of nice to not have to miss Thanksgiving dinner because I'm on a soft and moist diet, but be able to actually have it the following week with them. As for my energy, I'm kind of a 0 to 60 kind of girl, so I either do 0 or I do 60. So I haven't been doing much. Walking's been kind of boring for me, so today was my first day back at kickboxing, which was amazing and awesome, and I'm kind of disheveled and stuff like that. So I just literally got back from that about a half hour or so ago, and it kicked my butt. But I just wanted to say, like, my kickboxing family is wonderful and amazing. So shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for um, just helping me do some different stuff because I can't do any core exercises. But just letting me take my time and helping me with the different kind of exercises I can do while everybody else is doing the hard stuff like burpees. So that was amazing to go back to today. I feel really, really good. Um, So yeah, so that's kind of been going on. I'm trying to think what else. I'm down 30 pounds from the beginning of this whole transformation, which started back in June, and I was at 310, and as of today, I'm at 275. So that is amazing. I definitely felt it when I went to go work out today that I was a lot lighter and I was able to do a couple of things that I normally can't do. Odd thing is that now that I'm 30 pounds lighter, my knee is not having it. So I do have knee problems, and I just find it a little odd now that I'm lighter that I'm having a little bit more knee trouble. But that's all right. It's going to come in and go, and we'll get to that road later on to see what happens. As for my actual body transformation, the pounds have been coming off slowly now. The first 2 weeks I was losing weight like crazy, 1 to 2 pounds a day. Now it's about every 3 or 4 days I lose maybe a pound or two. So for a while I didn't lose anything for a week, and that was kind of disheartening, especially when you're in this house all day by yourself and you're not doing much. You get kind of a little down in the dumps. So as of today, like that kind of going to kickboxing and being able to do something was really, really nice and kind of picked my spirits up. So that was awesome. But yeah, as for the transformation, my face is slimmed down a little bit, so that's pretty nice. I do see it a lot in my torso and in my stomach. Let me just show you a couple of before pictures. I still haven't quite figured out how to put pictures onto this thing yet when I make my videos, so this is going to have to do. Sorry. But this is a before picture of me. You can definitely see it in my stomach. You can definitely see it in my face. That's a front view, and then I have a side view of my stomach, of my arms. You can see a little bit of my legs, that they're a little bit bigger. But this was from a 45-day challenge I did not too long ago that I wasn't able to finish because of my surgery, but this is my backside. So yeah, so you could definitely see it in my face. I'm going to get up and show you guys a little bit of what my now torso look. So this was actually a pretty big shirt that I fit in fine when I was 310 pounds, but now if I pull it back a little bit compared to the other ones, you can definitely see I've lost weight in here. On my other side here, I've lost it here. Let me turn to the side. So like on the other one, I was really protruding here, a little bit more out here. But now, as you can see, I'm a little bit lighter, and on the back end too has gone down. So that's nice. As for my surgery, you can see a couple of scars here, a couple here. I have another one down here, and another couple on the sides here. But like I said, a lot of my weight has gone down through here, and definitely here and in my sides. So that's been really nice. As for my arms, yeah, they've gone down a little bit. I don't know. I don't really. Yeah, they have. Okay, we'll just go with yes, they have, because that's been. I feel like that's like kind of the consensus of it in my household, that I've lost weight everywhere. So yeah, so that's kind of my body transformation. As for everything else, I go back to work next week. So that's really exciting. I think I'm ready. It's definitely better than sitting around here and doing nothing. Again, I started my going back to the gym today. I'm hoping to go tomorrow and the rest of the week just to kind of get my blood flowing, get some oxygen moving through these lungs. Holy crap, today was hard. Whew, man, it was a workout, but it was good. Yeah, so that's been about it. Like I said, I just been hanging out. I was able to cook food for my family last week finally, and I was able to sit down and have dinner with them. That was really amazing and really nice to be able to actually have a family dinner with them. And, we're finding different recipes that we're able to do and have with the family that I can eat. So that's been fun. Make a couple of different meals every day. I don't really eat the leftovers because I feel like once I eat something, I can't eat it the next day, which that's kind of new for me because I always love leftovers. My taste buds are a little bit different, so things that I did like before, I don't really like now. Cottage cheese is one of them. Oddly enough, I loved cottage cheese. I still do love cottage cheese, but my palate's not having it. So that's a little odd for me. Same thing with lunch meat. I don't really care for lunch meat, and that's one of a really good source of protein that's quick and on the go that I can have. And yeah, just not a fan of it anymore. Excuse me, sorry. And that happens a lot. Like a lot of gas happens in your stomach and in your chest, and it's just ridiculous. But what are you gonna do? So that's about it. That's really all I have for today. Again, if anybody ever has any questions on what it was like to go through the gastric bypass surgery, anything else on maybe other types of surgeries, a lot of the diet's the same on all three. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask either how I get my protein or what I do to calculate things. I'm not going to bore you with all of that, but there's a lot of calculation that goes into figuring out, the amount of protein. Right now, I'm on 15 grams of protein per meal, which is 3 meals a day. And in 2 weeks, I go up to 20 grams of protein. And it is frustrating and a little bit hard to try to figure it all out, but I'm doing it, and thank God with the support from my wife, my son, and my family, it has been not so bad. So, yeah. Well, leave a comment if you'd like, or questions. You can leave me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'll post this on Instagram also, and then obviously on YouTube. So, yeah, you guys have a great day. Have a wonderful rest of the week. And hopefully I'll get back to you guys in another couple weeks, maybe next week or the week after for another update. All right. Have a good one. Bye.